Angenette, I'm going to go to you. Very different question here, and I'm not even sure we know the answer here. John Powell, has anyone questioned Amber on having Botox on both cheeks around the same time that she accused Johnny of hitting him? Botox injections cause bruises on fair-skinned people. We actually even saw a follow-up question by somebody saying, well, is a Botox doctor going to testify as well? Now, I don't know if she's had Botox. I don't know if it's going to be an issue, but I'm curious your thoughts on that.
Well, I certainly don't know if she's had Botox either, but it wouldn't be unusual if she had. A lot of women use Botox, even women who are not in Hollywood. And, you know, Botox can, if the needle, when it goes in, and, you know, of course, I wouldn't know anything about this, but if it goes into your skin the wrong way, it can cause some bruising depending on where the needle hits you. So we don't know whether she got Botox or not, but we do know that she is in the public eye. She is on television, in films, and a lot of people get Botox. It's not a big deal. It's not anything to be ashamed of. So I know personally I've had some Botox. I've been bruised by it. However, we don't know if she got it, whether we're going to hear from a physician about that. We have heard a lot, though, about her beauty regimen and the fact that even in opening statements, her attorney, Elaine Bredehoff, says she wouldn't even walk out of the bathroom in the morning without makeup on. So they're claiming basically she's in makeup basically all the time, except when she isn't sleeping. So she will be questioned really, I think, aggressively by Depp's team about her makeup regimen. Other people have testified that she rarely wore makeup when she wasn't going to an event or something. So conflicting stories there.
Yeah, and Marie, I want to ask you this question from Kes Mish. Kes Mish asks, is it illegal to record someone without consent? If so, why are Amber's recordings allowed in court?
In some states, it is illegal, and it's a very complicated question to answer in this forum. Yes, it is illegal depending on the state that you're in. Amber is allowed to use it because most of the recordings, some of them actually, they both agreed to it, and that is why they're allowing her to use these recordings. They were agreed upon, most of them.
And it becomes a separate question, obviously, about why she did it, right? Because the theory the narrative put forward by Johnny Depp's team is this was a manipulative event. That she was personally trying to gain evidence against Johnny Depp. Not that she was in fear for her life, not that it was abuse, but trying to create a case of abuse. That's his argument. Now, we have a question here from for Dina from Brooklyn. If Johnny wins, does that mean Amber perjured herself? What consequences would she face? Again, it's the idea that she's going to take the stand, and if the jury doesn't believe her, does that mean that she lied? Does that mean that she could be prosecuted? Walk us through it.
You know, we've seen this before in criminal cases when they testify and they find that for the other plaintiff, technically that's perjury. I mean, I think this is different in a way because the case is defamation, whether or not what she said defamed him. It would matter more what she said. If she said that he hit her, but he didn't, and they can prove that he didn't in a separate perjury case, then she would be perjury. But I don't think just because she loses this defamation case, then that necessarily would prove perjury, like what we sometimes see in the more criminal cases where the defendant testifies that he didn't commit that crime.
Yeah, and these have been great questions that we've been answering this hour, and a lot of them, that's the second one we questioned, where people already believe that Amber Heard is not going to tell the truth when she testifies, potentially later on this week. But I want to thank all of our YouTubers for staying with us. We're going to jump back live in a minute when that feed starts again, but thank you so much for all of your great questions. Please always keep them coming. We'll always keep engaged, and we'll always have a chance to answer your questions because the legal process can get complicated, and a lot of people have opinions about the Johnny Depp-Amber Heard case. So I will be signing off. I have to head back into court, but you're in terrific hands. Angenette Levy is taking over once again. Stay with us here on Law and Crime. We'll be right back right after this.